god. My heart is pounding like crazy. This is actually my first solo win. Oh my god. I'm not joking. Oh, sorry. That was noises I'm making because I'm so breathing so hard. Oh my god, I'm so sorry guys, but subscribe, like, I just got my actual first solo win. Oh my god. Oh, my heart is pounding like crazy. Oh my god. I just got my first solo win. Yeah, you saw that. You saw that screen, right? Oh, boys. First solo win. Let's go. Alright. So, yeah. Oh my, sorry, my heart is just pounding like crazy. So I just won. Yeah, it's my first solo win. And guess what? There's something called replays, so if I can find where it is, career. Yeah, there's something called replays. Oh my god. So guys, I just got my first solo win. And 7 eliminations, so let's see if we can try it again. Let's see if I will play this again. Oh my god. Ooh, my heart's pounding like crazy. Well, here is, I'm just gonna save and name first solo win. I'm just gonna name it solo win, and then we'll head right into the gameplay. Solo win. Beautiful. Alright, so we're gonna head right into the gameplay after it saves. Alright. Solo win, here it is, and let's play it. Confirm. Alright. So yeah, you heard me. First solo win. So let's, like, actually, not kinda, like, actually. So let's do this. Okay, so yeah, I got my first solo win, 7 eliminations. It was great. I was doing awesome, and yeah, let's see this. Whoa. Whoa, this is weird. Oh, this is really weird. I didn't even press anything. Oh, we're jumping. Alright. Oh my god, this is really glitchy. Okay, so we're gliding down. Okay, so we're gliding down. I decided to land a bunker chest, until I realized other people were landing there. So another person landed there. So I'm like, he broke the round chest. So I'm like, oh no, I do not want to deal with someone who might have a problem. So I drive my truck over fast because I'm scared that I'm gonna die. Then I see a chest on the bridge, so yeah, my crash injury. So I'm gonna go get it. Get out of my truck. Get an animal kill. Yeah, that sound, I killed an animal. I killed a frog. By the truck, so yeah, all I got is this green makeshift, and I'm gonna want something else, so a way to I just want to see if there's a way to see my weapons. I just don't want to mess anything up there. Okay, yeah, we're just not gonna mess anything up. Alright, so as I was saying, so I went here, got some weapons, got a green makeshift, green pump, and I've got a green makeshift AR. So I don't know what this is. Do you not okay. I don't know what that was. I don't remember that. Anyway, so I head back in. I don't know why. Close the door. I don't know why I closed the door. Get that for some metal. Then I'm hearing some footsteps, so I'm like, oh. So I'm like, I'm gonna kill him. And then he's like right there. He starts throwing grenades, and he's like, and I'm like, bro, are you Kobe or something? So I just kill him real quick. Get myself a blue SMG. Take the green makeshift. Because I want to get a blue pump. I don't drop my green pump yet, so I break this because it only has 12 fuel, and I kind of need the weapons, the good weapons. So I break it. Accidentally break it all the way, so I take some damage by the fire. So I'm rolling around. I'm like, should I use my? I'm pretty sure I have my kit right now. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure. So I found this llama. I'm like, oh, sick. So I try to mark it. But I accidentally marked over there. That's why I looked up there. So I search it because I was gonna break it, but I search it for the XP. Find myself some shield. So I drink the minis and then grab one big pot and keep the big pots. And keep the big pot because there's only one mini, and I'd rather have 50 shield other than 25. So drink the big pots, get to 100, finally drop my pump. And so I head over here. Yeah, I don't know why I did this. I'm heading over here. I start making fun of sweats. So I'm like, oh, I'm low on health, so I'm gonna break these slurp barrels. So yeah, I do, and I get to full health. Should have broke the other one so that no one else can use them, but it's fine because it gets win. So get the mechanical parts, and now I'm able to craft a weapon, so I craft one. And I get myself a blue pump. Okay, so I head over here, and I'm like, I'm gonna break it. So I break it. A lot of times I should be breaking these vans. I'm just not normally because I'm sorry about the replay quality, by the way. I'm just not because I don't want to give away my position sometimes if I really need to keep my position quiet and not let people know I'm here. So I head over to the gas station. I'm be like, I'm gonna be able to get a few mechanical parts for my AR so I get off this green makeshift. So I head over here. Yeah, so I'm heading up here, find the chest, and then I'm like, I'm trying to level up if you didn't know. No. Oh, I do break it. I thought I went around, searched it. Oh no, that was a different time playing. Anyway, so you see that yellow guy on my map? Yeah, I can't open it, but you see that yellow guy? That yellow arrow on my map? Look at my mini map, you'll see the yellow arrow. See, that guy gets annoying. So this is when I don't want to give away my cover, and I'm just breaking the car here. So I'm not going to break anything else because I don't want to give away my cover. So this whole time I didn't realize he was here. And he didn't realize I was here, I don't think, either. The yellow guy loots, I think he loots the place over there. Then I'm hearing some footsteps, so I'm gonna start crouching. Yeah, he's right over there, and I'm like, he's right there, so I think he's gonna walk around. That's what I think at the time, but he's not. So I come in here, and I'm just listening to his footsteps because I can hear him loud and clear. And then I look down, and I can't find him. But he was in that bush the whole entire time. I didn't even see him. So I'm like, I'm just gonna get some cover, craft this weapon, get an actual AR, and I'll look back, and still couldn't find him. He was in the bush the whole entire time. I'm like, well, bye. So I just leave him alone. I'm still looking over there because I'm scared that he's gonna pop out. So I start crouching, I'm pretty sure, around here. And this is where, so I was gonna break this, but I'm like, he's like, there's this guy near it. I don't know where he is. So I'm just not gonna give away my position. Because if you didn't know, when you break those, it gives a loud honk. And it gives you away your position. So I thought he was looking for me, but really he was hiding from me. So I didn't want to give my position. I find Rex here. This guy, get some metal from him, and I'm gonna accept a quest. And then once I accept the quest, I know that you can't duel him, so I just kill him. I do take some heavy damage from him though. So I start trying to kill him, which I do. Start killing him, and so when I kill him, I'm like, hopefully that didn't give away my position to that yellow dude, but to that guy, so I was scared for a moment, like, oh, they're gonna know I'm here, sweats are coming. So I'm like, I can heal up, get to 90 shield, and then I'm kind of set with the Rex and settled it. So now this other guy is right there, and I just see him out of the corner of my eye. So like, I go out of the bush, and I didn't see him in the bush, and all of a sudden this guy's cranking, so I'm like, well, fine, I'll join you. I see him healing in the box, so I'm like, no, that's not acceptable. I realize he's on the ramp, so I go around. I hear some shots, I don't know what they're from, but I look to my left, and there's a default, so I'm like, bye. Sorry for the quality. There's this guy out of the window, and I kill him. And then if you didn't know, my favorite weapon is the explosive bow. So I'm like, bet P90, awesome. And then in there, I didn't see it yet. I break the ramp, and I'm like, oh my god, a gold explosive bow. I'm like, it's not gold, it's mythic. So I realized he has the mythic explosive bow, and I'm holding it in my hands, and I'm like, oh my god, this is my favorite weapon. So I'm chilling here with 3 kills. So I'm chilling here. I want to start my inventory. I do some technical difficulties. Actually, I'm not starting my inventory. I'm seeing if anything needs to reload. And there's a whole bunch of things that didn't. So it's a waste of time, kind of. And I'm like, so I just see if I can reload. I was going really slow, slower than I normally do. But the only thing was my AR. So I just head out with my bow in the hand, my favorite weapon. And then I'm like, okay, I'll switch my AR or pump to be more secure. And I start making fun of the sweats again. And I'm like, maybe I should just be on my AR, being safe. So, chilling around here. I see this frog, I'm like, can you tame these? Because it would be really easy, because you jump back and forth, and I'm like, why would you be able to tame frogs? They're a frog, what damage can they do? So I'm going up this rock here, technical difficulties, and I have a quest to collect meat, so I do it. And, well, I guess they patched the glitch where if you pick it up, it doesn't actually give you doesn't actually accept one of the pieces of meat for the quest. So that was one of my quests for the from Rex. And it was also a quest in general too. So I see this guy shooting his AR. I'm like, oh, he's in space. I'm gonna shoot an explosive bow to see if I can hit him. Lock. So then I start hearing this car, so I'm like, I'm gonna get out of here, and I'm gonna go find a safer place with more cover. So I'm going around, I'm like, I'm getting building somewhere, and I decided to head into this one. Okay, so once I head in, I'm like, I'm gonna close that door to get the cover, and there's a chest up there, so I break it down, because I'm like, I don't care about the XP right now. I just really want to win. So, because had great loot, so if I lost, I would have been mad. Anyways, break this down because there's another chest, so nothing good. I'm thinking of getting the supply drop until I'm like, I don't know. I'll lose my cover. And I'm like, the circle. So that's gonna be a trouble for me. Like, that's gonna be a trouble for me. So I'm like, I should start moving. And then I decided to wait here and camp that supply drop. Turns out the guy was on the other side. I didn't see that though, so I just was kind of here. And I was too scared to move into the circle because there was a whole bunch of people around me. And then he hears this guy in the building. I'm like, oh shoot, he's gonna open up that. He's gonna be up there and kill me. But no, it's this guy who a bot, and he opened the door. So I'm like, ooh, I'm gonna take that gold primal submachine gun, and I'm just testing it out here, see how good it is compared to the. Wait, did you have 2 gold? Oh, shoot. I don't know if I took the gold, but it still says, but it shows I didn't. But anyways, I did take the gold, so I took the gold. And I see some guys, they were shooting up there, so I'm like, maybe they're up there. So I shoot my explosive bow, hit nothing. So basically I'm just camping here right now because there's a whole bunch of people and I'm too scared to get in. Someone's ziplining across, so it scares me. Then this guy beams me out of nowhere. So I heal up, use my minis, and I'm like, oh shoot, I have no roof. He was on a zipline. So I build a roof. And I'm like, I don't know if he's coming over to me or not, so I'm just gonna quickly heal up. So I heal up. 50 health, 67 HP. 50 shield, 67 HP. And I'm like, is he in that base? So, I go in the house, and turns out everyone there evacuated that base, the person who was there. So, I'm just breaking them to see if they're there, and glitches are really bad for my screen when I was playing, but not for the replay. It was a really weird glitch. And I'm like, alright, whatever. So I see that guy over there. He's like doing something editing with his cone trying to show off, and I can't see him after that, so I don't think he's in the cone. So I shoot my explosive bow, and I shoot it again because I didn't quite break it. And he wasn't in the cone. So I head over to Risky. And I'm just gonna camp in this, and I'm just thinking to myself, I'm just gonna camp in this bush to be aware of my surroundings and like stuff like that. Just to be aware of what's going on, and so I can see anything, and no one's gonna beat me like crazy. Then I hear some shots of Risky reels in this tall ramp, and I'm like, oh, maybe I can shoot someone down, but no, I can't. So I head back over to a bush, not the bush. I head over back to this bush. Then there's a bow out there, I'm pretty sure, so I go grab the ammo for it quickly. Yeah, I'm scared at first because there's a whole bunch of people, and then grab the ammo, and then I see this guy who's running around like a worm. Try to shoot my explosive bow, I accidentally hit the tree. So I'm crouching over. I didn't even realize that there was guys at Risky Reels until they start to walk over. So I'm over here. Shoot my bow at some guys build fighting. And I'm trying to kill him. I ain't getting some good shots in. Then I glitched out, but one guy won, and I shot him out of the air when in mid jumping. Then there's this guy. Here I'm like, maybe I can make another insane bow jump, but turns out I can't. So this guy's being annoying, so I shoot, realize he jumped out of his box. I go around, pump him. This is a really close fight, and I'm like going crazy. And I'm like, oh shoot, I'm out. So then I just pump him, and then so I'm over here, and I'm like, wait, it's a 1v1. So this is where I get really tense. So I drink my minis and make it up. I hear some shots, and I'm like, what's this guy doing? Does he not know where I am? So heal up. He was at Risky the whole entire time. Yeah, he was at Risky the whole entire time. So I think he was, or what's going on with that glitch over there? Is he actually at rescue? Huh. That's weird because I see him somewhere else. So I build a little fort so that I can try to find him. I see this little house over there. I'm like, he can be in there, so... Is this a 1v1? It says there's 2 people left. Yeah, I think there's a bot. Left 2, because it shows the arrows for the bots. So I'm like, oh, maybe he's in that house. I didn't actually see him on the screen. I know you can see him right now. So I shoot through. He's not in there. I'm wondering where he is right now. I'm very confused. Turns out he knows. So I'm like worried because I'm gonna shoot through there one more time in case he's just hiding in there. Well, maybe I don't. I think he's in the bush, so I shoot through. I did no damage, so he's not. I shoot through again though because I shot through, but he could have been somewhere else in the bush. So I shoot kind of just below to see if any of the explosives hit him, but none hit him. Then I realized I'm really far out of zone and I should start heading in. I'm like, wait, did he rift? Because I heard that sound and I really don't know what it is. I'm really confused. So my heart's beating like crazy because it's a 1v1 and I can win. And I see the guy, I'm like, I'm just gonna snipe him right here and it's done. And then I see that, I'm like, what the frick is going on? What is his plan? So I'm like, I'm gonna head to circle while he's distracted, and I'm like, I saw him jump out, so I'm like, okay, as soon as I get over this hill, we're gonna kill him. Build a little hut, or like base, whatever you want to call it. Don't see him, so I build a wall there, then I see him, and I'm like, wait, it's a default, this is gonna be easy. It's a default who's not very good, so I'm sorry, I would give you the win, but yeah, so I hit no shots. I'm sorry, like, I would give you one, but this would be my first solo wins if I win. So I'm seeing him, I'm like, I'm gonna kill him real quick. He builds a ramp, it's like crazy. I don't know what his plan is. Take him 22, take him again 22, and he's super low. Like, really low. See him up there, taking the high ground and stuff. So I'm like, I'm gonna jump up, and he's like, I realize he's cranking, and I'm like, oh my god, he's good. He's actually good. He's like a fake default. So I try to kill him from here, which is really bad at, like, I was sitting there trying to reload, which is a really bad idea because I wasn't hitting anything. I drop down, and I'm at 17 health. This is where it gets intense, so I'm like, oh shoot, what should I do? So I don't think I can actually pop the med kit, but then I'm like, okay, well, screw this, he's just trying to take high ground, so I will pop it. He's shooting like crazy, and I'm like, where is he, and what is his plan? Get the med kit off. So I'm now at 100 health. I'm like, this is good. I did see him healing, so I think he has some shield. Either he has some shield, he's at full health. I'm like, he's obviously on the crank, so I'm just gonna knock him down. And I'm like, there's a lot of builds to knock down because this guy builds weird. Shoot it, and I'm like knocking him down. I'm knocking him down, and I'm like, no, I'm not gonna knock him down. I see this whole bunch of cons, and I realize he's doing what all I need to do. I had done this before, and I pop up, see him right there, and I absolutely beam him. He doesn't beam him. He doesn't hit me once, and shoot him out of the air, and I get my victory royale. By the way, this is my first victory royale. Like, subscribe, turn on notification every time I post a new video, and give me tips down below so I can get more of these solo wins. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.